Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and get a love and romance reading. As always, if you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. This is a collective message, so take how it resonates to you. Let's go ahead and get into it. I want you to think of a specific person, whether this be a connection currently, an old connection, a past connection, somebody you're just talking to. If you just want to kind of see how somebody feels about you, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to pull 3 cards. What do you need to hear when it comes into love and romance? Any messages and or advice? What does my collective need to hear when it comes into love and romance? What do you need to hear? Let's pull 3 cards. What does my collective need to hear when it comes into love and romance? All right, we have lightning, we have sudden change, shocking news coming forward, girl with a snake, and then we also have passion. Okay, first and foremost, I definitely feel that you are somebody who has a lot of love to give with this passion coming forward. I just feel like you are somebody who is a very good lover. I want to say too, with this girl with a snake, it is time for you to kind of place your boundaries, okay? And with that being said, I think that's easier said than done. And we'll get deeper into it with the tarot, like what does this relationship entail? How does this person feel about you? But your messages are, it is definitely time for you to enable some boundaries, okay? You need to kind of place those boundaries up where it's like you're not letting somebody in as easily as you do, or forgiving somebody as easily as you do. With this lightning, this could be where it's time for some transformation. Now, this could be when it comes into love. There could be some things that are coming to light for you here coming soon. I do want to say, for those who have dealt with like some past energy and it just doesn't feel the best, whether you're in connection, out of a connection with somebody, there's definitely some narcissistic behavior that has gone on, and you could become very aware of this, or it's like you're kind of stepping into this realization of the narcissistic type of behavior, okay? Now, with this passion, I definitely feel like there's chemistry between the two of you, between whoever you are asking about. I do want to say I feel that you have a lot of love to give, but there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of having fun together between the two of you as well. So let's go ahead and get deeper into it. Let's see, what else do we need to hear when it comes directly into this connection for my collective? What do they need to hear? Let's pull 3 cards. What does my collective directly need to hear about this connection? All right, we have it's complicated. We have a be mine. So you could be in connection with this person. You could not be in connection with this person. And we have mixed signals. And that doesn't surprise me with this. It's complicated. I definitely feel like this person wants to be with you with this coming forward. But I definitely feel like they have a lot of hidden type of emotions. And I think that they struggle to bring them forward. Okay. Or this could be you. Take it on whatever side resonates. Okay. Now, I do feel like you could come into some sort of understanding. This could also be a surprise that's coming in for this relationship as well, okay? Because we have the lightning coming forward, so it doesn't have to be anything bad, but I definitely feel like there's like something that's going to kind of come forward. There is a sense of like it is complicated, and so I feel like that goes more into your relationship, but this person does want to be with you. And so whether you guys are not currently in a connection, this person maybe could struggle to kind of like really commit into you, and not to say that they're with anybody else, but it's like really putting all their eggs in one basket, maybe because of their trust issues, because of the past, whether this be with you or with somebody else, okay? But this person with this be mine wants to be with you. I think that they can go very hot and cold, and this could again be you or them, but there's definitely some mixed signals here where it's like somebody's all in, somebody's all out, somebody's all in, somebody's all out, and I think that goes into the it's complicated. And that's why I think with this boundaries, it is time for you to place some boundaries where it's like, you know, you're not being mean, you're not being selfish in that sense. I think it is time to protect your energy, so it's like you're not going in that hot and cold energy, right? Because that can get that can make some insecurities for some of us, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some cards. What else do we need to hear? Let's go ahead and pull 4 cards. When it comes into this collective, what do they need to hear about this person, this relationship? Let's go ahead and pull 4 cards. All right, we have heartfelt messages and gestures coming forward. We have healing soulmate connection coming forward. We have some loyalty. You could feel a little insecure. Maybe they struggle with some insecurity. Yeah, see, as I was saying that, we have insecurities and jealousy coming forward. So with this coming forward is I definitely feel that there is a sense of somebody has some insecurities or somebody has some worries. Now, I will always say I 100% validate when somebody feels insecure or in that sense of jealousy, because it's from some other energy that has been placed upon them, right? It's not like you woke up one day and you were like, hey, I want to feel this way. It's something that somebody else placed upon you. I definitely feel like there's a sense of healing that needs to happen, whether it's you or this person or both of you. There's definitely a sense of like there needs to be some healing and some heart messages need to be expressed. But I definitely feel that there is some insecurities. I think it goes more into this sense of loyalty. Like, is this person being loyal to me? Am I... And again, it can go on either side, right? And so maybe this person... Excuse me, sorry, I'm getting over being sick. Maybe this person really struggles with a sense of loyalty because of if you guys have a past together and there's been a struggle with that, or something has happened in their past and they really struggle with this, okay? But I do feel like there's a sense here of some messages from the heart need to kind of be expressed to really kind of help heal this connection. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards. Let's just kind of see what else do we need to hear. And then we're going to kind of see the outcome of this relationship. And that could shock you too. Like maybe this person isn't very good at like expressing their emotions and feelings. And maybe that's kind of what's coming forward. All right, let's pull 3 more cards. What else do we need to hear about this connection? 3 more cards. All right, yeah, see? All right, we have mask, we have healthy choices, and we have wedding rings. I feel like this person does really want to be with you, or you really want to be with this person. But I feel like there's a lot of mixed signals, not truly telling full emotions on situations, okay? And so I do feel like either you or this person holds back a lot, maybe both of you, right? Where it's like how this person truly makes you feel. And when I say that, it's like, let's say that there is, like this person isn't really good at expressing their heart. So then you hide certain ways that you feel about yourself, or you hide certain things and it's hard to express it because you don't want to kind of create turmoil in the relationship, right? Maybe this person has a lot of underlying issues and it's like they are really hiding some things from you. And I'm not picking up on any cheating, okay? I'm not picking up on that, but it could kind of like give you some triggers from the past of some sort of insecurities in some way, shape, or form. We also have healthy choices. And so I definitely feel like it's time for you to kind of place some boundaries up, because it's like it's time for this person to, and maybe it's the other person, like it's time for them to place some boundaries, or boundaries when it comes into this relationship in some way, shape, or form. What I'm going to say is I feel the boundaries are more on your end because you're the one that's watching this. Is like it's time for you to place your boundaries up, because it's like you deserve the love that you were kind of asking for. You deserve to be happier. If you feel like this person gives a little bit of like some narcissistic or some gaslighting type of energy where it's like they try to make you feel wrong when you know that you're right. Like let's say you again try to bring up your emotions and they kind of try to shut them down in some way, shape, or form. I think that kind of goes into the sense of like enabling your boundaries, where it's time to kind of place them up. So it's like we can kind of start this healing journey. I definitely want to say like this person definitely wants to be with you. Like that is clear to me. They want to be with you with this loyalty and this wedding rings. There's a deeper soul connection here. There's a lot of chemistry. But there's some struggle here as well, okay? And I don't feel like they talk to you about whatever the struggle is. And maybe it's like that you struggle with some sort of insecurity, you struggle with some sort of jealousy, and maybe they do, and it's hard for you to bring that forward. And maybe it's time for you to place in some boundaries where it's like, listen, I've never given you a reason to feel insecure or jealous when it comes into certain connections. I need you to kind of lighten up a little bit on that, because that makes it hard for me to fully open up to you. But for others of you, I feel like it's like it's time to place the boundaries, so that way, again, insecurities where it's like you didn't decide to wake up with this and decide to carry it on one day, right? It's like this person or other people have placed this upon you, And I definitely want to say is like this person doesn't do a good job at helping you heal from it, because we have that coming over the mixed signals. So it's like, are they being loyal to me? Do they have somebody else? Like there's something here. But I do want to say that they want to be with you. Like that's clear to me. It's like they want to be with you. Let's see. And as I said that, a card popped out and it said, it's you and me against the world. So let's go ahead and pull 4 cards. What is this person's true heart and emotions towards my collective? Let's pull 4 of those. What does my collective need to hear? What is this person's true heart and emotions? What is this person's true heart and emotions? Let's pull 4 cards. All right. We have unfinished business. You ignite my fire. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me. And it says time is of the essence and I want to spend it with you. So they definitely want to be with you. All right. That is very clear to me. I want to say one of you, maybe both of you, there is a struggle here that I am picking up on, but I definitely want to say like this person really wants to be with you. And maybe it's hard for you to fully understand that because of how this person acts or how this person kind of treats you in certain ways. And not to say it's in a bad way. I just feel like this person goes very hot and cold and it can make you feel very insecure, but I feel like this has to do with the past, or maybe just because of their actions, it can create some triggers. It is time to place some boundaries on either side, on both sides, on either side. It is time to place some boundaries though. It's clear to me that this person does see a big future with you. And if you have a past with this person, it's clear like that there's some unfinished business here. Okay. With this, we have unfinished business. It's clear that there's some unfinished business between you and a person. They definitely think that you are the best thing that's ever happened to them. And I feel like you could make them kind of get their head out of their butt. Let's say that, they weren't on the best path, or like maybe they struggle to make the correct decisions. I think that you help keep them on a correct path. And sometimes that can be like a little hard, right? Like they can get a little frustrated with this coming forward. You ignite my fire. I definitely want to say is like, there's a lot of intensity, and with that intensity, there can be some arguments. There can be some fire in there, okay? Because with this card coming forward, I definitely feel like it's like you push them to be better. They want to be better for you. But also with this coming forward, I feel like it's like you can enlight some emotions within them, and they can be a little fiery or a little feisty. And not in that sense, again, where it's like the gaslighting or it's like narcissistic type of behavior, and not in a bad way. Like I don't like that energy, if I'm going to be honest. But I feel like this is more of like they have some anger that they can kind of portray out in some way, shape, or form. I do really think that they struggle to fully express themselves in some certain way, which makes you feel a certain way. Or it's like maybe they are really in and then they're really out. And I just think that it has to do with something from the past, whether it be with you, whether it be with them. But I definitely want to say that there's some healing, and there could be something where it's like there's going to be something that comes forward for you that's like, it's very surprising, and we have this transformation on here which goes into the sense of healing. Okay, like that's coming forward very clear to me. Let's go ahead and see what will the outcome be between this person and my collective. All right, so we have pictures. So it's time to, if you guys are not in connection right now, we have that coming over where it's like we have unfinished business. We have pictures. They're definitely thinking of you. There could be some things in the way of them right now. But I definitely would say like they want to get back into connection with you if like you guys are not currently in connection. Like I'm going to say that. Now, with that coming forward, I definitely feel like it's like reminiscing on the past. And not in a bad way, but sometimes after people have been together for a long time, it's not that the love dies out, but it's like it's so hot and heavy at the beginning, and it's like it kind of evens out, and it's like I think that this person wants to get back to this energy. It's time to make some new memories. There could be some things that has happened in the past between the two of you in general, okay, whether you guys are in connection or out of connection. And I just feel like it's like I want to move past that. I want to get back to our old energy in some way, shape, or form. Let's go ahead and pull 3 more cards. What will the outcome of this relationship be? All right, we have grounding, stable and security, growth, endurance. We have the runner. Yeah, see, one of you really struggles. And then we have camera, reminiscing. And I kind of already said that, reminiscing. It's time to make new memories. It's time to learn from the past. I think when it comes into this relationship, I see a lot of potential, okay? I think that there is a lot of potential for you and this person. I just think that it's time for a lot of growth to happen. And I think this goes on maybe one or both sides. For you, I definitely feel that there could be some sense of insecurities or worries or stresses when it comes into this relationship, but I feel this person does really care about you. This person is attracted to you. I think they want to be better for you. I think it's a struggle to maybe leave their past in the past. And when I say that, this could just be, maybe there's somebody who struggles to settle down. Not to say that they want to be with anybody else, but it's like they struggle to settle down. They struggle to put all their eggs in one basket, okay? I think that they could struggle in the sense of trusting, and maybe you struggle in the sense of trusting. Maybe they are really jealous or they're really insecure, and it can put a lot on you where there's some narcissistic and gaslighting type of energy, and that could make it really hard for the two of you to kind of fully bond in together. But I think that when it comes into this, there needs to be some boundaries enabled in order for this relationship to kind of work out. And so I think that you really need to kind of take a step back and think of, when it comes into love and romance, what are you looking for? Okay, how do you want to be loved? What is the connection, the adventure, the growth of this look like to you? Okay, somebody here is definitely worried about something, because we have insecurities and jealousy, we have mixed signals, we have fear of intimacy, letting go, turmoil. I think that there is some things from the past, and whether it be with this person or somebody else, and it's like it makes you really scared to open up. And maybe it just has to do with like this, where it's like you've gotten open up to this person, and then they get hot and cold, and it's like they're hurting you. So it's like, I'm scared to open up fully to this person. Is this where they want to be? Is this who they want to be with, right? I do want to say it's time for you to really start thinking of healthy choices when it comes into love. And for you too, it's like time for you to express yourself, because with this mask, it's like hiding your true feelings. And so I do want to say both of you really struggle with like that full open communication in some way, shape, or form. But I definitely want to say with this grounding, and I don't know if you can hear the baby in the background. She's yelling at one of the animals. So with this coming forward, I do feel like there's a sense of like really trying to ground yourself, especially when you're feeling insecure or when you're questioning yourself with this gaslighting or narcissistic type of energy. When you are feeling a certain way, I want you to take a step back and really process yourself through it, because I do want to say, like, maybe sometimes you are feeling a little insecure or jealous in some way, shape, or form, but there's a reason that you're being triggered into that energy, right? And so giving yourself validation of that. Now, how we react is our choice, right? And so react in a correct way to be able to express your feelings correctly. But I do feel like there's a sense where it's like, take a step back and really focus on grounding yourself before maybe reacting into a situation. I want to say also, really focus just on the growth that you want. I think that this relationship has taught you a lot of endurance, or like you have had a lot of endurance when it comes into this person, okay? I do want to say there is a sense here of reminiscing for people that maybe aren't in connection, or there is a past connection with this person. There is a big sense here of reminiscing. And so I do want to say it's time to make new memories, learn from the past. If this is where it's like you're reminiscing on things that have happened in the past in some way, shape, or form, it's time to rewrite that story, okay? In a good way, right? Like, let's say there's cheating, or there's, whatever it is in the past. It's time to rewrite that. I learned from my past, and now I'm ready to rewrite the future. Let's just go ahead and pull 4 final cards when it comes into love and romance for this person and my collective. We're just going to pull 4 final cards. What does the last messages, what does my collective need to hear? So we have independence. Some independence here. We have only you coming forward. We have settling and self-worth. And we have connection mistaken as a twin flame. Okay. I don't want to say, I don't feel like this is like this connection has been mistaken as a twin flame. But I do want to say, as I do feel like one of you are kind of willing to settle for some sort of reason. And I really want you to focus in on your sense of independence, okay? I want you to focus in on your sense of what you're looking for and really stand your ground when it comes into this. I do feel like both of you guys really do care about each other, because we have this only you. I think right now we are questioning, is this really my twin flame? Is this somebody I really care about? Is there a lot of chemistry here? Am I being crazy? I think that this is what this card is kind of representing, where it's like you're questioning if you have mistaken this person as being somebody, because I do feel like you've put a lot of effort into here, okay? So I feel like there could be a sense of questioning. I do want to say there's somebody who is settling when it comes into this relationship, and I feel like this could be maybe more your energy, where it's like you're settling for certain things because you really care about this person, and that's where I feel like the boundaries, it's time to place some boundaries where it's like you're receiving what you are looking for, because you can offer the best of the best, you need to receive the best of the best, okay? And for some of you as well, with the sense of independence, I do feel like there's a sense of like, when I see that, it's more of like yourself, like really learning your self-worth, or really like kind of learning how much you love yourself as well. And not in a bad way, not to say that you don't know your self-worth or you don't love yourself. It's more of like, you know that you can offer a full platter, so I need to get that in return. Like I want to say it's like time to stand your ground, okay? But this person really does care about you, and I think you really care about this person. I just think that there's a lot of nicks or like kinks to kind of work out in this relationship, all right? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.